Let us now discuss a very important concept or methodology in game playing. It's called alpha beta pruning. It's not a different algorithm. It's actually another methodology it's a rather, I should say, optimization technique for the minimax algorithm. One of the optimization techniques, as we had seen, is the eval function, which will prevent the algorithm to look infinitely into the future until a leaf node arrives. So eval function is one way of shortening the operation time. The alpha beta pruning is another optimization technique. It tries to cut off or prune the game tree, cut off those parts of the game tree which does not require to be explored at all. We will see how that thing actually happens. Let us draw a game tree. There is a convention that this notation is used for max and this notation is used for min, and we will follow that convention. The next move is for min, so the nodes will be shaped like that. Let us assume either they are leaf nodes or some eval function has given them these values without going up to a leaf node. So let us start our alpha beta pruning. What is alpha and beta? Alpha is the least value that a node can have. Beta is the max value that a node can have. We will see what they actually mean as we proceed. Follow with me so that it will be easier for you to understand. At first, we start with A. The least value that A can take, I do not know what, so it is minus infinity, and the maximum value I do not know what it can take, so it is plus infinity. It generates this child B. As we have seen that minimax algorithm usually goes in the methodology of depth first search, so it will go to B, and B will go to this leaf node which has a value of 3. So since B is a mean node, if there are other children of B which has a value of greater than 3, B will never pass that value up, B will pass the least value of all the children's of all its children to max. So at this stage I can say that B has a value of at most 3. It will never give a value more than 3, right? So the beta value of 3 now becomes 3. A beta value of B becomes 3 now. Now it will open the second node according to Minimax algorithm. It will get 12. Will it choose 12? It will never choose 12. So the beta value is not updated. Then it will open the next node, which is 8. Will it choose 8? It will not choose 8. So B now says that my least value is 3 and this is the least value I will have to pass because that is the least of them, and I will pass at most 3 because I am a minimizer. So the alpha value now becomes 3. In short, the value of the node B becomes 3 now. Now proceed to the now think logically. Now A sees, what does A see? A sees that I am getting at least 3 from B. Since I am a maximizer node, put yourself in the shoes of A and think that I am getting at least 3 from B. If I get anything more than 3, then I will of course take it, but I am getting at least 3, right? What is the at least parameter for A? The alpha. So now the alpha value for A becomes 3, right? Now I go to C and from C I open this thing. Following the same logic, since C is a minimizer node, C says I will give at most 2. I am a minimizer, I will give a value of at most 2 to A. So this is my beta value. If I get, C says if I get any node more than value of 2, I will not give those values to A because that is the property of a minimizer. Under these conditions, what does A think? A thinks I am getting at least a value of 3 from B. Why will I even consider C? Because the maximal value that it gives me is 2. It does not guarantee me anything better than 2. So opening C is not required at all. Opening C further, I should say, not opening C. Opening C further is not required at all. So what it does, although there are 2 more nodes, there could have been even more, many more children here. The Minimax algorithm, along with the alpha beta pruning optimization, it will cut away all other children of C. It will prune away the entire subtree because it considers that those are unimportant. You got the logic? Okay. So now it will go to D D will first open 14. Following the same logic, the beta value will be 14. A is now still seeing some opportunity in D because 14 is more than 3. It knows that if D has values, A knows that I am getting at least 3, but D at present says that this is the maximal value that I will give to you is 14. So it does not prune away this part of the subtree. It allows the opening. Next is 5. As soon as the minimizer gets a lesser value, it updates its beta value. But this 5 is also greater than 3. So A still sees an opportunity in D. It allows further opening. It's a 2. So the value of the node becomes 2. And A understands that the best move that I can make under this condition is this move, in which I will get a value of 3. This is that part was already covered in the Minimax algorithm. What I wanted to show you here, how alpha beta pruning, how the alpha and beta parameters are used to logically understand which subtrees are not required for exploration at all. So this is the algorithm of alpha beta pruning. I will give you another exercise for alpha beta pruning.